Well, the first thing I would like to know is why May the 25th is celebrated as Youth Day. Can you tell me, Mare?
Tito is a symbol of the youth of Yugoslavia, and so his birthday is celebrated as Youth Day.
Yes, of course. Croatia was part of Austria-Hungary then, wasn't it?
That's right, but Josip Broz spent his time in the army usefully as he spread anti-war propaganda and even spent a short time in military prison for that.
Then he was badly wounded, though, and taken prisoners by the Russians, spending some time in hospital Gamber.
But he was transferred to a prisoner of war camp and got to know about the Russian workers' movement. He began an active struggle for the PAU's rights, and when the revolution of February 1917 came, he escaped from the camp and became a member of the Bolshevik Party.
When did he return to Yugoslavia?
In 1920, he found a job in Zagreb.
When did Tito become leader of the party?
In 1937, he was elected leader and formed the Central Committee, also strengthening the party's political independence.
Under Tito's leadership, the party, though it was still banned, encouraged a strong anti-fascist movement among the broadest masses of the people in these years just before the Second World War.
When was Yugoslavia attacked in the war?
On April the 6th, 1941, the government just fled and the army surrendered in a few days, but Tito immediately began organizing the liberation struggle.
He became chief of the supreme headquarters of the People's Liberation Army and devised and worked out of the tactics of partisan warfare.
Tito has said that today the non-aligned countries are the principal champions of equal relations, relations free of discrimination and interference in the internal affairs of others.
Tito organized the first conference of non-aligned, and he still plays a leading role in the development of the movement.
But peace can't be divided from security in the world today, and so Tito has put forward the idea of total national defense.
There is another great achievement of Tito's, which we haven't mentioned yet, that is his great role in uniting all the Yugoslav peoples and other nationalities in Yugoslavia, in realizing the eternal dream to be equal, to be free, to communicate with each other, to live in concord and happiness.
Today we can be confident in our future because Tito has told us many times that everything depends on us to maintain the brotherhood and unity of the nation and nationalities of Yugoslavia.
To finish our program today, we are going to hear a song which has been written and set to music by some pupils from the school. It's very appropriate for Youth Day as it's about the ideals and desires of young people. It's called My Generation.
Sometimes or always, my generation, there is a question hanging over me. Does this life mean something to you? And what do you really wanna be? Are you vicious as modest as mine? You know they say that life is very strange. Do you want a quiet, peaceful kind of life? Or you want adventures and everyday change? An ordinary life and only one woman. Do you really think that it is good for us? And my ideals, what will happen to them when days of youth has passed? Sometimes or always, my generation, there is a question hanging over me. Does this life mean something to you? And what do you really wanna be? Are you vicious as modest as mine? You know they say that life is very strange. Do you want a quiet, peaceful kind of life? Or you want adventures and everyday change? An ordinary life and only one woman. Do you really think